Love that. We'll never get tired of it. Anyways, by the way, seriously, does anybody have any tips? Because my watermelon sized head does not fit in these, so I had to, I tore this out, which I say tear, but really I just popped it out. It's not that big a deal. And if you watched my Star Wars video, I put on 2 hats. Now I'm wearing 3 hats, baby. And my shiesty. So I got a whole lot going on. But obviously that is not ideal. And it still wobbles around a little bit. And I'm still kind of worried about it falling off. So if anybody has any advice on that, I would really like it. Anyways, enough of that. Transformers G1. I love it. Excuse me. I just ate a burrito, and then put a mask on, and then put a helmet on, without brushing my teeth. Not the best idea. Not the best idea. Anyways, I will be right back. Quick, just for a little context, to like kind of literally and figuratively, take off the mask. This is what I look like underneath, So this is what I'm going through for you guys. Come on, get my big fucking head in here. There we go.
So, we meet again.
Again, won't get tired of that. I better not get copyrighted for that shit. Anyways, though, if my fucking head wasn't so fucking massive. I mean, yes, I'm wearing 3 hats, so it's my fault, but whatever. If I wasn't, trust me, I'd be a bobblehead just talking like a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's character. Shorty! Anyways, though. G1, where did I put the box? Is incredible. I mean, it's so weird. It is such a weird enigma of Transformers content. Because, well, first of all, if you want to, you could always throw the movie in, and, put that in the middle. So, it would just go right there. There you go. And it's such a weird, like I said, it's such a weird enigma of Transformers because it is a show that has some of the most serious stuff in it. And then it's also a show where stuff just kind of happens, I mean, this is like a weird show. This is before Transformers was like an established lore, continuity, So it was the Wild West. They could do anything. Optimus Prime getting torn apart by the Constructicons and then getting put back together as an alligator in the sewers of New York? Yeah, we got that. A Season 3 episode where Galvatron is having a mental crisis and his friend, is his general, but, like, he's very close to Cyclonus. His good buddy Cyclonus puts him in therapy. I kid you not, this is an actual plot. And then the therapists turn out to be evil alien, wizards who try to take over Galvatron's mind? This happens! G1 is so weird. It's so weird. It really is. And then it's also a show where Megatron, tries to blow up the Earth and take over the world and kill the Autobots and brainwash, the blah blah blah. And it's just fucking goofy sometimes. There are multiple episodes that have dragons and knights. There's a season 4. Am I on season 4 or season 3? No, season 4. Well, it's 3 and 4. I'm assuming this is 4. Anyways, there's an episode where Daniel, Spike's son from season 1, is like having dreams and stuff like that, and that's because the Quintessons are infecting his nightmares and making his nightmares projections into the real world that the Autobots and Decepticons have to fight off. It's so wild. It's so weird. It's so crazy. And the fact that Rodimus Prime just doesn't want to be there, I love. Rodimus Prime never wanted this job. He hates it. He hates every second of it. I wish there was a way I could turn on the lights and leave them on. Maybe if I hold down the button. Let's try that.
More than meets the eye.
Alright, so I'm going to hold down for about that long. Hopefully they just stay on now. I don't know. The other ear doesn't do anything. Anyways, though. Oh, Rodimus. Rodimus does not want to be there. Sure, he likes his fellow Autobots and stuff like that, but he, on several occasions, is like, I am not qualified. I don't want to do this. The eyes did not stay on. Please, somebody else take the mantle. He, on multiple occasions, is like, Ultra Magnus, you could be leader too if you wanted. And Ultra Magnus is like, no, that wouldn't be right. So the Matrix chose you. And Rodimus just goes, yeah, you're right. Well, anyways, let's take up on that ridge over there. It's hilarious. And it doesn't take itself too seriously, even when it is taking itself seriously and doing the more, Megatron takes over plots and stuff like that. It still knows, this isn't fucking Shakespeare, And that's what I really don't vibe with some of the Transformers shows out there. I'm about to get a lot of hate. I think Transformers Prime is mid as hell. I'm sorry. I don't fuck with it. It's not my cup of tea. It's way too serious, way too slow. The action is subpar at best. Albeit, and I know all the One Piece fans are out here, gonna hear this. I've only watched season 3. I'm sure in season 97 on episode 423 it gets really good. But I'm not gonna watch that far. I've seen like a few clips of later seasons of Prime where he's fighting Megatron and like Galvatron is there or something like that, and he's like, or not Galvatron, Unicron I meant, and he's like corrupting them and stuff. And I saw like an episode where Optimus and Megatron had to team up and fight like zombies, like zombie Cybertronians, like, Dark Energon corrupted ones or whatever. I've tried. I really did try. I'm a Transformers fan, if you can't tell. And I'm not a G1 exclusive. I'm not one of those people. Hold on. I've got... There we go. I've got every single movie. I've got all of these movies. I think most of them are good. The only one I actually hate is The Last Knight, but that is because of this. I hate The Last Knight, how this aspect ratio literally changes from shot to shot. It's so fucking annoying and so fucking distracting. Just do it, like, honestly, the optimal way, god damn it, I was gonna say the Prime way, and then I was like, that's stupid, that's a dumb pun, and then I said the optimal way. Anyways, the best way to watch Transformers The Last Knight is just take 2 pieces of cardboard and put them like this on your TV at the max amount of aspect ratio, and then you don't gotta deal with that. And then even then, it's a really shitty movie. That being said, it has the best Decepticons out of the live action movies. Hold on now. I don't want to get arrested. But out of the live action Bayformer movies, it has the best Decepticons. Well, it doesn't have Starscream, which kind of sucks, because I really like Starscream. Especially Bayformer Starscream, Yes, my master! That was terrible. Anyways, though, if I just laugh and I hold my cheekbones really high, I can hold the mask stable, so I'll just do that. That won't get tiring immediately. But I can do this. Not so much. Anywho, let's hit this again for fun. Anyways, oh god, it is really fucking hot in this thing. I need to open some windows. I'm just saying, go watch G1. It's amazing. You will have some of the wildest times. Like, I kind of mentioned it with the alien space wizard therapists, but aliens are just a thing in this universe, and specifically G1. And they're not even all robots, you just have organic aliens that just exist. Just whatever, no big deal, And again, if you watched my Friday the 13th review, I talked about how in Friday the 13th Part 2, which is my favorite Friday, Jason's not an established character just yet, and he doesn't have all these rules placed on him about ways he can be portrayed, and he can't be seen doing this, he can't be seen doing that. He has to always look scary, he has to always look cool. This was not afraid to paint characters in a bad light from time to time, Oh, and one last thing. Bumblebee is just a dude, The rest of the series, franchise and stuff like that going forward, made Bumblebee into this, uber important character, especially the Bayform movies. But, I cannot stress how much in G1, Bumblebee is just a guy. There are times where I forget he's even fucking there. He showed up in one of the episodes I was watching a few nights ago, and I was like, oh, he's alive? That's right. He did survive the movie, I guess. He's just a fucking dude, he's just there. And that's great. No one gets more credit than anyone else. If I can compare it directly to something, G1 is kind of now, like Star Wars The Clone Wars, where the Clone Wars TV show was more about the war, So you would follow Anakin and Obi-Wan, and then for a few episodes you would follow some fucking droids around. And then for a few episodes you'd follow Ahsoka around. And then Count Dooku and the Ventress, and then you'd get back to Anakin and Obi-Wan, you know what I mean? And I love that. Because it's a very anthological approach to a TV show that makes the whole universe much larger. That's what G1 is. It's a very anthological approach to expanding out this universe. Now, it doesn't have as expansive of a cast as the Clone Wars, but same principle. Again, kind of. And this is a very loose comparison. Let's see, do I have anything else? No, I think that's about it. I would just definitely say it's on Tubi. I know for a fact it's on Tubi because until I got that box set, my mom actually got me that. Love you, Mom. Anyways, until my mom got me that box set for Christmas, I was watching it on Tubi. So I know it's there on Tubi, and it's 100% free. Nothing is stopping you. Go watch it.
Greetings. I am Optimus Prime.
You hear it
So, we meet again.
You hear it skip a audio there? That was weird. Anyways, I've been Scavenger Reviews.
More than meets the eye.
There you go. He said the thing. Anyways, I've been Scavenger Reviews. You can follow me on Instagram at Scavenger Reviews as well. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. You know, if you vibe with this show, if you really don't like my Transformer Prime opinion, I'm sorry. Like I said, I genuinely did try. I watched like the whole first season. Just wasn't for me. Anyways, I've been Scavenger. See you guys later.